Thank Alici Tamepeao for saying the prayer for us. For those of you who do not know Alici is a former Minister of Justice for the Government of Tonga for a number of years, especially with the previous government. So thank you very much, for saying the prayers for us this morning. Honorable Fe'a Wakata, Tonga's Minister for Training, Employment, Youth and Sports, Dr. Mensura Luferia, Senior Economist, World Bank, heads of delegation of our Pacific partner countries, especially from Kiribati, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu, government officials and industry representatives from New Zealand and Australia, our two main labor receiving countries, members of parliament, guest speakers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to warmly welcome you all to the Friendly Islands, to the first forum of the Pacific Labor Sending Countries here in Nuku'alofa. Migration for employment holds immense value to both countries of origin and destination. It involves a diverse range of stakeholders, from the relatively poor rural areas to government agencies and industry groups. It links critical issues of poverty reduction, trade, development, regional cooperation, workers' welfare, workplace productivity, human rights, and security. Given the abundance of labor supply that we have, Pacific countries have been actively seeking employment opportunities in other countries for a long time. Pacific historical ties with New Zealand and Australia, for instance, have allowed the initiatives to take place for temporary labor migration programs, such as the Recognized Seasonal Employers Scheme and the Pacific Seasonal Workers Pilot Scheme of Australia. To date, we have seen firsthand the benefits of these seasonal work programs to individual families, rural communities in our respective countries. There has been significant positive impact on capital inflow, growth, skills development, poverty reduction, through remittances to our respective countries. There have also been reciprocal benefits to the destination industries that have taken advantage of our ready, willing, and able workers. We can say that the objective of a win-win situation from these schemes have been realized. We are now in the fourth year of the Recognized Seasonal Employer Scheme with New Zealand and into the third year of the Pacific Seasonal Workers Pilot Scheme with Australia. As indicated by separate evaluations conducted last year by both New Zealand and Australia, there have been numerous critical problems to address. Yet the schemes have grown with great positive outcomes to both the host countries and labor-sending countries. It is therefore essential that our participating governments maintain sound policy arrangement and legal framework to govern labor migration, given its significant contribution to our respective economies. This forum should provide us, labor-sending countries, and other sending stakeholders the opportunity to increase our dialogues with our host countries on common issues, challenges, and opportunities. As Pacific labor-sending countries, we should collectively work together with our receiving partners on moving labor mobility schemes forward. I thus encourage you to participate in bringing to light the desired outcomes of this forum, which is to frame suitable recommendations for improvement of our engagements in labor migration within the region. Lastly, I'd like to thank the World Bank, in particular Mensula, Mai Malalau, and their team for responding to the request from the Pacific labor-sending countries for this forum. It is of great value, and we hope we will continue to work together in the future on similar endeavors. I also want to take the opportunity to convey to the World Bank the gratitude of all our Pacific labor-sending countries that are here in Nuku'alofa for all capacity-building efforts that the bank has provided to labor migration in the Pacific region. I would also like to thank and acknowledge the contribution of the guest speakers, especially those from our cosmopolitan labor-sending countries like the Philippines, who possess proven successful records of their workers in other labor-receiving countries of the world. We stand to learn a great deal from your experiences during the next 2 days. I wish you all a productive forum, and I encourage you to take an active role in the discussions, and most importantly, share your own experiences in order to achieve the objectives of this event. In passing, I sincerely hope that all of you will enjoy your stay in Tonga, especially those that are visiting the Friendly Islands for the first time. May God bless you all. I now declare this forum officially open. Malo apito.